The assessment came from Sven Mikser, Minister of Foreign Affairs for Estonia, a nation of 1 million people on Russia's border, who spoke with reporters in Washington on Monday. Trump plans to meet next month with the president of Estonia and the other Baltic nations, Latvia and Lithuania, all former satellites of the Soviet Union. One area of concern for Estonia is Trump's recent announcement that he plans to impose tariffs on imported steel and aluminum. We Estonians and, generally, I think, in our part of the world, small Northern European countries, we are very much invested in promoting free trade, said Mikser. When you are a country with a domestic market of just 1 million people, then, obviously, you'll depend very heavily on your ability to trade freely. But, Mikser said, nothing that the American president does or says will change the essential basis of Estonian foreign policy, which is to ally itself firmly with the United States. We basically are determined to work with the U.S., irrespective of whether there's more domestic political tension at any given moment in time or less, said Mikser. We are, basically take it as it is, and are determined to make the best out of it. Estonia, which achieved its independence in 1991 from the former Soviet Union, is concerned about Russian aggression and its attempts to interfere with elections in other countries. We've seen Russian attempts to interfere in our democracy, elections, in our political life ever since we regained our independence. I wouldn't say that we have grown used to it. Basically, we have grown to expect it, Mikser said. According to Mikser, Estonia would like to see an increased U.S. military presence in the Baltics. Mikser also said his country thought the sanctions that the United States and its Western allies imposed on Moscow after Russia's 2014 annexation of Crimea were very effective. Trump's administration has continued those measures, but has not imposed the new sanctions called for by Congress following Russia's interference in the 2016 U.S. election. Mikser stopped short of calling for Trump to impose further sanctions on Russia. I'm not here to criticize the U.S. administration, or any of it, least the president. Basically, what we try to convince our American interlocutors of is that Russia continues to be an aggressive and not constructive player when it comes to the international politics, and therefore we should collectively build a stronger deterrence against it as possible, he said. Trump is facing a special counsel investigation into the relationship of his campaign with Russia during the 2016 election. The probe has included questions about a meeting at which Trump's eldest son,